welcome to Late Night Stocks. Long time no see. We were too busy last month, that's why we couldn't publish stock analysis videos during this period. No, I'm just kidding. So, the party was over for a month, and we saw major Moderna and BioNTech stock price declines. I will try to clarify this gloomy atmosphere for the Moderna and BioNTech investors. Winter is coming, but for who? Should you worry about your gains? Are the best days past for the vaccine stocks and won't come back again? After talking about Moderna and BioNTech, I'm gonna mention latest news about Novavax and evaluate them. Please don't forget to check our vaccine playlist for further details about these companies. So, before we start, please support us just by giving a like and subscribing our channel. If you click the bell button near to the subscribe channel, you will be informed about our latest videos. It also helps us to grow faster. I would like to shortly introduce Cardiotherapeutics, which made 2x in between. The company has a drug candidate at phase 3 to cure hospitalized COVID-19 patients. By the way, we have a late night stocks portfolio where you can find such growth stocks and can see our buy and sell orders for each one. You can find the Patreon link down below the video. So let's start with our superstar Moderna. The stock price kept its bullish trend but erased Thursday gains on Friday. But why? According to CNN Fear and Greed Index, we are again very close to extreme fear areas. Investors took their profits on Friday because they don't feel comfortable with global risk factors. I'm not gonna talk about these topics today, but it's always good to know what's happening in macroeconomics. So we are back to the Moderna, and I can say with this tempo, the stock price can easily exceed $500 before end of the year. Of course, we don't just look at the chart and predict the stock price. First of all, I would like to say Moderna isn't overvalued, and I showed it in my previous video. I'm not gonna repeat the analysis, but Moderna will earn more than $20 billion in revenues, and we expect about $12 billion in net profit. If we get the PE ratio 20, we reach $240 billion market cap. I can say why not. In this case, the stock price will hit $600. Moderna is a cash machine and has almost no debt. End of the year, its free cash flow will be more than $15 billion. Long story short, Moderna won't face any financial problems in short or mid-term. If the interest rate increases, the company can even take advantage of it and can generate extra millions of dollars income from its cash. Some people or analysts are still ignoring the potential of Moderna and mRNA technology. I'm still very bullish about this stock. I'm not the only one, and I believe Moderna will be the largest biotechnology company in the near future. In other words, it has still 2-3x potential in my opinion. The mRNA technology is superior and won the vaccine race. Other big players are partnering with small companies to develop mRNA-based vaccines in order to catch Moderna and BioNTech. On the other hand, one of the most significant stock price boosters is Delta variant worries in the Wall Street. In the mid of summer, the vaccine stocks rallied because of the new variant concerns. When we look at the chart, we can compare the cases this September and last September. This year seems worse than the last year, and we will probably face another wave in upcoming months. I think we should still worry about the Delta variant and the pandemic. That's why I expect another rally in October. Again, my price target at least 500 for this year. So it's time to talk about BioNTech. The stock price is steady after a major sell-off in August. We saw almost $460 last month and the stock price was $332 at close on Friday. This corresponds 30% down from its peak. I know some of you bought shares at this peak price. You shouldn't worry in my opinion. Please check our previous videos for BioNTech and Moderna comparison. Moderna isn't overvalued, that's why BioNTech is far more undervalued. They will have similar vaccine revenues this year, but Moderna has almost double market cap. I know Moderna is an American company and included in the S&P 500 index, but it is fair to have such a big gap between the market caps. Eventually, BioNTech will close the gap. Let's look at the latest news about the BioNTech Pfizer. Recently, as you probably know, FDA authorized booster dose of BioNTech Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for certain populations. These groups are individuals 65 years of or older and older risk groups between 18 through 64 years of age. The expectation was booster for all Americans, but it seems it's a bit early now for a kind of decision. Let's look at what Dr. Anthony Fauci said about the decision. Remembering that data keeps coming in on a weekly basis, and we are going to likely see an evolution of this decision. So, not to forget, elderly people vaccinated first, that's why we got the data from them. We need probably a couple of months to get the data from the younger people to authorize the booster shots for them. He gave the green light for the rest of the population, in my opinion. From the investor point of view, Moderna and BioNTech will earn extra billions from these booster shots. FDA decisions are very important because other countries also follow them. The European Union regulator will also likely to authorize BioNTech Pfizer booster shots at the beginning of October. The approval will bring approximately $15 billion to Pfizer BioNTech in revenues. Good news are on the way. Let's continue with the China news. As you know, BioNTech and its partner Fosun Pharma in China developed and tested the vaccine for Asian market, especially for China. The approval was expected by July, but we are still waiting for that. China developed a lot of vaccines with traditional methods and is also experimenting with its own mRNA vaccine. As we saw from the CureVac example, developing an mRNA vaccine is not easy at all. The mRNA platform plays an important role for the success of the vaccine. BioNTech and Moderna invested time and money more than a decade to develop their first product, so they can bring an mRNA-based vaccine to the market, but will probably be approved only in China. When we summarize all the information about the BioNTech, it has 2x potential in short term. If China approves the vaccine, it can exceed $600 also. So far, so good. Let's continue with our little boy, Novavax. It has almost 1/10 of the Moderna's market cap. The stock price is volatile but keep its bullish trend. Please don't forget to check previous videos for the company basics. Today we will talk about the latest news. The company signed worldwide multi-hundred million contracts with developed countries recently. On the other hand, its partner, the Serum Institute, is ready to produce billions of Novavax COVID-19 vaccine. Novavax developed a first-class COVID-19 vaccine which can be stored in a refrigerator. The only problem with this company is its delays. They have almost all the time delayed for everything. I hope these dark days are over and we will see a major stock price jump soon. On Thursday, we got a great news from the company. Novavax and its partner Serum Institute of India have applied to the World Health Organization for an emergency use listing of their COVID-19 vaccine. When they get the approval, they can deliver the vaccine to many poorer countries. I think World Health Organization want to reject the application and approve it as soon as possible. Recently, the company has announced results from its non-flu influenza vaccine phase 3 clinical trial. The vaccine induced strong immune responses, and the vaccine itself was well tolerated and has a good safety profile. These results are important because the company wants to combine influenza and COVID-19 vaccine like Moderna. It will take time, but the early bird catches the worm. Last but not least, our stock price target for Novavax is $360 for this year. After the World Health Organization approval or some good news, the stock price can easily exceed $300 in my opinion. Please do also your own research before investing. Thanks for watching till the end. Please give a like and don't forget to subscribe. Adios.